Yo, 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 it's Quincy, aka SJ, back at it again with another video. You already know the vibes, and today I'm gonna give y'all a video about New Year's. This is my first video of the new year. Happy New Year to everybody. I know I'm a little late, but I had some things going on, so couldn't get to it. But I'm always here. I'm always gonna be back, and we always gonna have a video for you. When? I don't know, but they be coming out, and I just hope y'all be watching because I'm doing this for all y'all and to keep myself entertained too. So stay here, stay tuned, and we're gonna recap my 2019, and we're gonna talk about my resolutions that I had, all the things I was able to accomplish in 2019. We're gonna talk about all my new resolutions for 2020, things I'm looking forward to, and yeah, let's go. Yo, 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 yo. Alright, so I'm not even sure how I really want to start this. I don't know if I want to tell you my resolutions or just kind of recap on my 2019. Again, I have my little post-it, so I'm looking down. Excuse that, but this is just what I gotta do to get it together. But so I guess I can start and recap my 2019, and then I'll tell you my resolution that I had for then, and then we'll get into what I got for this year. So, 2019, on New Year's Eve, so I guess 2018, New Year's Eve, I was hanging out with my cousins out in Jersey. We went to some club. I don't even know. I don't remember. I was done. I was gone. I was so done. I text people that I shouldn't have. It was a great night. I had a good time. New Year's Eve was so lit. My New Year's Eve, I try to be lit all the time. So that was crazy. That was really lit. So the next, I'm gonna count that as January 1st, right? So the next month was my birthday. My birthday month was the ultimate turn up, my highlight of the whole entire year. I got so lit. I went to Miami and the Bahamas with my sisters and a friend of mine, and it was dope. I had such a great time. It was my first time really traveling for myself. I traveled before to Mexico. I think I mentioned that before for work or whatever. But this time I got to turn up, just travel, just do my own thing. When I went out there, I just had a great time. I was eating as much as I could, drinking as much as I could, just meeting new people, talking to everybody as they walked past. I had a great time, like so much fun. The only thing that I would change is I got so drunk that I fell flat on my face and busted my lip. And then when that happened, I was humble and calm for the rest of the trip because that hurt bad and I lost some blood. So I was just kind of like, I'ma chill because that wasn't cute, and I ain't gonna do that no more. But then later that month, my godchild was born, and I love her so much. I got to spend so much time with her. I was really sad because when she was born, I was in Mexico again for work, and I couldn't be there in the hospital, and I was just so sad. But she was born. She's the cutest little baby ever, and her birthday is next month. We are both February babies, but she's a Pisces, and I'm an Aquarius. But it's okay because we share the same month, and I love it. Like, she's so adorable. I can't wait to see her. Then I fully moved into my crib, fully furnished it, and yeah, I'm here. Like, I'm just chilling. I always mention my crib because it's something I'm super proud of. I'm just really proud of it. I just really love doing this, right? I love being in my crib. I like everything about what I did to get here. I had to really get to know myself, make sure I can handle this. I worked my ass off at work, spend hours in there just to make sure I had the extra bread to like even come here and like do what I had to do to get here. So getting my own crib made me super proud. So I mention it a lot. Yeah, I know this is why, because I ain't seen myself doing this a couple of years ago. Then later on in the year, I got my scholarship with Coca-Cola. I never really mentioned it too much, but my tech program that I was in before I got this job. I think I mentioned that before. I got an email from my counselor there, and she asked me if I want to help her out and like write an essay to enter in a contest to win a scholarship for the program. And I was just like, yeah, like I'll do it. I was actually one of the only ones that responded back to the email, and I helped out. I wrote my essay and things I want to do. So in my essay, I wrote out how I wanted to have young adults take classes for tech, and just to get them in the work environment so they can see what they're getting ready into, help them financially as far as how to manage their bills and how to save money and everything that comes with, you know, adulting. All of those things that happens after college when no one really talks about. That's what I wrote in my essay, and I proposed that to Coca-Cola, and I won. So I got a $20,000 grant that was given to my tech school to start this program. So throughout 2019, I was working with Coca-Cola and a couple of other people in my tech school, and I came up with a great program and a great idea, and it was able to be laid out in front of my face. And I was so proud of that because I started all this, and it's just like, it was a really big thing. I had a couple of news articles out. I could have been on the news. It was just a short timing thing. I didn't make the deadline, but it was great. It was a big thing. So yeah. Then I went back to Mexico to help out with the computers and the servers over there. I got to explore a little bit more. I saw a lot of monuments. I had an amazing time. Food out there was awesome. Yeah, everything was great. We went to this one spot where she had to be somebody's grandma, like the Mexican grandma was out there making tortillas by hand in front of our faces. Like, that was my favorite part because I just loved her. Like, I tipped her too because, I mean, that's what everybody was doing. So, but I tipped her because she was just making them for me. She kept smiling at me. I was like, Grandma, you don't even know what you're doing for my soul right now because I love you. But then, you know, 2019, everybody's birthday came up, and I was just celebrating everybody's birthday. I felt like I was celebrating a birthday every weekend, and my pockets were going short every weekend. But I had a great time. I always celebrate birthdays. Birthdays are a very big thing for me. I feel like if it's your birthday, we're gonna go out, we're gonna turn up, I'm gonna get you some shots. Celebrating life is very important for me, so birthdays were big this year. So, and then being so close with Coca-Cola, I got an invite to go to an event called a Night of 1,000 Genders. Look it up, Google it. But basically, it was a whole big inclusive dinner for everyone on the spectrum. And it was an amazing experience. Everyone was there and speaking their truth, and it helped to raise money. And it was awesome. I had an opportunity to meet Jodie Patterson and her son Pernell. It was a blessing just to be in the midst of everyone there, and I had an awesome time. So look them up if you don't know who they are. She actually has a book out that I'm gonna go check out too. I'm gonna try to go check out too. But yeah, it was just an amazing night. Food was great. I always mention the food because food, I love food. So if you got food, I'm in there. Also, so many benefits from Coca-Cola. I got blessed by Coca-Cola so many times this year. I got free tickets to go to 2 Mets games. They were lit. It was nice one day. It was pretty cold the other day, but I had a great time. The atmosphere was great. Great seats. I didn't really care too much about baseball anyway, but just being there and knowing that the tickets were free, I had a good time. All my friends came and it was lit. We had a great time. If you know, you know, but that day was lit. Would I do it again? No. Under different circumstances, yes, but if you know, you know. Mets game was lit. And then I had my housewarming, my 420 housewarming. I didn't even participate in the 420 activities, but everybody else came here and we showed out, and it was a great time. All my close friends I haven't seen in a while came. I never make it through a full party. I fell asleep when my friends came because I got turned. Parties at my house or any little get together at my house, it's always big, and I always go out. I always show out. I buy all this stuff and drink it, and then I I never make it. So come party at my house. And then of course, May 16th, I started tea, where I was able to start becoming myself. Starting tea was such an amazing thing for me that year. It was such one of my favorite memories, definitely. The one that meant the most to me this year, aside from my birthday, but it meant the most to me because it's like my second birthday, right? It's like my new becoming of finding myself and the man that I am, and showing the world that I'm here, that we exist. I was able to go ahead and take my first shot and facing all my fears and being my best self. And I'm just so grateful for that little vial of testosterone, because it has shaped me, it has brought me through so many obstacles that I was battling myself in my life. And I'm still getting to know myself. I'm still, challenging myself every day. I find out something new every day about myself just from taking testosterone. I think it's helping me be more comfortable with myself and able to try new things and just, start breaking the little barriers that I had up. And I'm excited. It was a great decision, and it helped me be here and present in this world. So May 16th was an awesome day, and one of my favorite highlights of this year. It was one of my favorite highlights of 2019. I actually am almost 8 months in. Today is the 9th. I'll be 8 months on the 16th, so yeah. Then I started my gym journey. You already know, got the body going on. I'm trying to get up there in the world, but I could be doing a lot better. So I'm gonna talk about that later on when I start talking about my resolutions and things. So started my gym journey. I've been going since a little bit before May, but I've been going ever since. So I'm just gonna try to keep it going and keep my body right and try to figure out things to eat right, but we're gonna get into that later. I think I mentioned before that I work on a boat in the summertime. Ain't nothing really too special, but I had a great time this summer. I met some new cool people and built some friendships that I don't normally do. So I had a good time on a boat. It was a lot of fun. Pride was lit. I had all my friends with me. Y'all seen the video vlog. It was amazing. Then I got my tattoo fixed on my back. I'm looking forward to getting more tattoos, but I got my tattoo fixed on my back. I went on a few dates. None of them really worked out. Like, yeah, my Tinder dates be trash sometimes, but it was all good. I had a good time for what it was worth, and it is what it is. For Halloween, I was finally a pirate. Yo, I wanted to be a pirate so bad for Halloween ever since I got my locks. I feel like I had to be a pirate one of these years, and I was finally able to be a pirate, but it took some trial and error because I bought a costume that didn't really work out for me. It made me look like one of the founding fathers, and I had to send that back. And then I got a new costume, and then I was looking good. So I was a pirate last year. God damn it. I was a pirate last year, and I was really hyped about that because I just always wanted to be a pirate for Halloween. And yeah. And that's really it. Oh, last thing. I rekindled some friendships and I dropped some friends. And I think that was really great. The thing that I did this year. Also, aside from all the activities and events, I had to let some people go because it was just time. You know when it's time to let people go. You know when it's time to stop entertaining certain people. And I think I didn't have the capacity to chill and tolerate any more of the things that these people came with. So dropping them was in my best interest. But rekindle some friendships with some people that I haven't been friends with in a while. I guess that makes sense, right? Because that's how you rekindle friendships. But it was amazing. Some people really deserve to be in your life and some people don't. So that's just all I have to say on that. But let's talk about some of my resolutions that I had for last year. Last year, I made a list of some things that I wanted to do, and I tried to accomplish most of them. And let's see. So on my list, I had that I was gonna read more. I didn't really accomplish that too much. I did read one book. It was The Alchemist. That was a good book, but I could have read a whole lot more. Like, I read one book out of the whole year, which is trash. But reading that one book is good for me because I haven't been reading in a while, and I don't really read like that. So reading that book was great. So yeah, that's that. And I have on here to travel more. I traveled 3 times. That's big because I ain't never been on a plane since 2017. That was my first time on a plane, and that was in September 2017. So 3 plane rides was good enough for me. Like, you know, but I did my thing. That one I was able to check off. Building my vocabulary. I say that because my vocabulary is not the best, but it's fine. I throw some words in there sometimes that, you know, might spark it up a little bit, but it could be a lot better for the person that I am and my environment that I'm in. So I tried to build my vocabulary, and it has gotten better. I try to keep people around me that are very educated, so when they talk to me, I'm gonna ask like, yo, I don't even know tell me what that means, cause I don't know, bro. But I look it up. If I don't know what it means, I'll look it up in a dictionary. And I know I want to do better for myself. My favorite word of 2019 was anticlimactic. Why is it my favorite word? Someone kept saying it to me, and in result of my actions, and I'm just like, first of all, I don't know what you mean. I don't even know what you're saying because I don't know what that word means. But then I'll put up a video right now of the moment I found out what it meant after hearing it so many times. So.
Alright, well, I'm gonna guess that it's higher, obviously. Yep.
So anticlimactic with games. Yep,
Lord.
just as I thought.
Can you explain video cut? What does anticlimactic mean?
Keep this in the video, bro.
I can't because I'm asking for a specific reason. Because always says that shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck does this mean?
Yo, all names have been changed for security reasons. Keep this shit in the video.
Okay.
You don't know.
So if something is anticlimactic, it means you thought a big response or whatever event is gonna happen and nothing happened.
That's the sound of understanding. My brain.
It's like saying like, oh, it's supposed to be a big ass blizzard.
No.
And your life is gonna be forever changed. Society is gonna drop.
It's like just right now, right? Like if Tina was any other person, right? She'd be like, woo! She goes, yep, I won. Like, oh, okay.
Everything is playing right now. And I'm just like, that's what she meant. She knows she's not gonna get a response out of me. But I ain't doing shit.
Oh my god. This is some evil shit.
Oh shit.
Keep this in the video.
Damn. Next on my list was continue to mind my business. And I do that very often, every day of my life, 24/7, 365. So I was able to check that off with ease. Next on my list was to start HRT, which is hormone replacement therapy. For those of you that don't know, that is starting testosterone or estrogen. Obviously, I'm on testosterone, so I did that, and I was able to check that off my list as well. And last thing, I had a really short list, but it was to love myself more than I did in 2018. And I was definitely able to check that off because I found myself. I was able to keep myself level-headed. For the most of 2019, I did very good just being here and existing. So just building relationships and like doing things that I love to do, discovering who I am and like finding myself, like really just loving. Like I can say 2019 was probably one of my best years. I wouldn't have changed anything other than busting my lip on my birthday. But like other than that, like I have very small things that I maybe would have changed, but even those I would keep. Like it's nothing too big, nothing too small. I'm still here. I have no regrets at all. Everything has shaped me to be the person I am now. And it was just a great year. Would I do it again? I would do everything over again, but there's no point. So we're gonna build new memories 2020 and work on the resolutions that I have in place for this year. So with those are, first on my list is to support more Black owned businesses. I try to find things like online that are Black owned. Some things I just have already purchased was like skincare items. I purchased from, you know, things I see on Instagram or like YouTube. I find something and I'll buy it if I need it or whatever. I have a couple of friends though who do have things going on in their lives and they're Black, and I just want to support them. So I have friends that are making clothing. I'm gonna buy from you this year. I have friends that are just putting out music. I'm gonna listen to your shit. I'm gonna share. I'm gonna tell people about it too, because we as a community, us as Black people, we gotta stick together. Next was to take myself serious at the gym. I'm gonna start going way more consistently. Not that I haven't been, but I could have done a lot better and just focused more on my certain body areas that I really want to do this year. I also need to take in consideration things that I'm eating, because if you're going to the gym and eating like shit, you ain't gonna see no results. And that's what I've kind of been doing. So, excuse me, I'm gonna work on eating better 2020. So that's hard. I got a list of food that I should have bought like for a very long time ago, and I haven't. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna work on eating better 2020 so that I can see the results that I want. I have top surgery on my list of things that I want to do this year. I don't think I shared this at all, or maybe I have. I never know what I share or not, but I had a consultation for top surgery. I do have a scheduled date for top surgery. I do not want to disclose that date as of yet because I'm still up in the air of seeing when it's actually going to be done. I have to first see if my insurance is going to cover it. I am waiting for something that has nothing to do with top surgery that's really in the way. Not really in the way, it's just blocking my decision making right now. So I'm still up in the air about it. I do have a date and it is actually very soon. So I will definitely keep you updated when the time comes. But right now, that's just on my list of things to do for this year, top surgery. I do want to start my sleeve, so I think I'm gonna start at least with a piece of it and, you know, keep building on it as the year goes. I just always have something that comes up and I never get to finish it. So it's gonna start from my back and then kind of gonna come onto my arm. So I'm looking forward for that because it's a great idea and I love tattoos. I guess I'll show you guys some of them like next time or whenever. I have like 8 right now and I can show you that if you wanted to. Let me know if y'all want to see my tattoos because I'll show it to you. I do want to travel more again. I want to go so many places. I want to go to Texas. My godchild's in Texas, so I want to go to Texas to see my godchild and her parents. I love them so much, and I just want to see them. I do want to go to California. I do want to take another trip to Virginia to see my sister. There's just so many places that I want to go. I want to go to Canada. Yeah, I just want to go to so many places and just have fun. It's so much of the world to see and we're all just stuck. If you don't travel, you're just stuck really, and you're just not living. So, and I realized that once I took the first flight. I knew I was missing out once I didn't, when I wasn't flying, but now that I've flown, now that I've gotten on a plane, I'm ready to go. Like, I just want to go and visit everywhere. Even if it's a small weekend trip, like I just want to start going places. More YouTube content. I definitely want to do more YouTube content. I have not been consistent. I try to put out a video every week, but like I suck. So I try, like I be at work and then I get home and I be tired. Like I go to the work, I go to the gym and I come home. I don't get home till like at 10 after the gym. So and then I gotta make a video and I'm just like, oh my God. And then the weekends I be out and I be in the city. It's just so much work. But I'm not complaining and I'm not making excuses. I just suck and I try. I appreciate you all watching when I do put it out, because I'll be watching y'all watching me, watching you. Speaking of you, did y'all watch season 2 of You? That shit was wild. But yeah. I just want to save some more money. I have money saved up, but it goes right back out. Working towards saving my money because I need a car. Yeah, living out here in Jersey with this transportation, it's so ass. Like I hate Jersey transportation, but I also hate New York City's transportation, so I need to try to get out more. I've been living in Jersey for a year and I don't know much of anything around here. I don't go out my house. I do this. I come home, I sit on my couch, I go to the gym. I know where the gym is. I know where my favorite restaurant around here is, but I don't know anything else about Jersey. So I want to start going out more around here and just figure out more places to go. That's it. Oh, and the last thing I had on my list was books. I said that for my resolution last year, but I want to start reading more books. So if y'all have any ideas, I don't know what I'm into, and that's the problem where I can't find a good book. I don't know what type of books I'm into. I don't know what genre. I don't know anything that I'm into. So I'm having a hard time. So I think I'm just gonna go to Barnes and Nobles this time by myself. Just try to see what I'm into and start from there, because I definitely need to read more. I could definitely do that on my way to work, on my way back from work, instead of just being on my phone. Less time on my phone. I'm gonna add that. Introduce you guys also to some more of my friends, because I'm always with my friends. I feel like they're in my life a lot, and you guys haven't really met them. You've only met Josh, and like you've seen my friends, but you haven't actually met them. So I'm gonna try to get some of that going, and yeah. So those are my resolutions for the year. Let me know if you guys have any. I'm also very late, so if you guys don't want to talk about New Year's anymore or resolutions anymore, that's fine. I understand. But if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and you guys been great. Thank you for sticking with me for this long, and thank you for vibing out with me. That's the vibe. Also, oh my God, I didn't even mention. I meant to mention this in the beginning of the video, but I think I'm just gonna cut this and put it in the beginning of the video. Crap, I totally forgot. But I did pick someone for my binder giveaway, and their name is Aaron. And Aaron, I'm gonna be sending you your stuff actually on Friday. Today is Thursday. I'm gonna be sending you your stuff on Friday, so look forward to hear from me. I don't know when this video is coming up, but just know I have you in mind, and I'm really gonna send your stuff. I'm gonna write you. I'm talking to you right now, but I already sent your stuff. So when you're watching this video, you're gonna be like, my stuff is on the way. Yay! I promise it's going out. But yeah, I'm gonna send you your binder, and I'm gonna email you to tell you that it's on the way. So excited for you. Congratulations on finding yourself and moving forward in your transition, and you're awesome. So that is all, Almighty Gang. Thank you for watching. Go watch some of my videos. Give this video a thumbs up. Hit the notification button so you can get notified when all my videos comes out. Go like some pictures on my Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram at Sjaythealmighty. I'll put that in the description down below. Y'all already know because this is my channel name as well. So thank you for vibing out with me. I'm out.